What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be securing this motorcycle with the TRIMAX U-Lock. This is going to be great for your discs on your wheels. This can also be used with a cable lock, but I think the best way to do it is just to connect it to your disc. The span between this is 1 5/8 inches in this gap. So what I'm using it for, I'm going around my disc right here. I'm taking the rest of it and locking that into place. One, it's nice and tight, and it's gonna be pretty tough to get anything back there. I think the only thing that's gonna be able to get through this is a grinder, but I don't see anywhere where I can actually fit that tool in there. So I think this is a really good, secure way to lock your bike up. What this is gonna do, if someone tries to take this thing, it's gonna go up, it's gonna hit that caliper on the upper end, and if they're just backing it out, there's a caliper on the lower end of this bike, and that's going to cause some damage, and the wheel is not going to turn. Even if you have a very high horsepower bike, I really don't think, even if you dump the clutch and just rip it rev limiting, I don't think it's going to break it. It's made of pretty hard material. It's made of a hardened solid steel, so it's not really going to break, but it does have a PVC lining all the way around it. So even if someone did try to steal it, it's not going to sit here and scratch up my wheels or my calipers. So that's kind of nice. The little band that goes all the way around on the other end of it right here, it's going to be a 1/2 inch thick. I've cut some pretty big chains with this. 1/2 inch, no. So let's just see. One, it's really kind of tough to get it in there. But two, even if I put that on the ground and I'm putting all my weight, which is like 160 pounds on it, I'm not getting anywhere. So you'll probably have to grind this thing off. Honestly, oh man. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. If someone wants to take this off, they're gonna have to either grind it off, and that's gonna make plenty of noise, so you're gonna know. When it's completely locked, like this, we're gonna have 2 inches from the inside of this little loop to the other end of our lock. And it is gonna come with 3 sets of keys. Notice how 2 of them are shorter than the other one. This one has got a little light on it, so if you have to undo it at night, this is gonna work pretty well. Or we're gonna turn all the lights off and test it out. It is plenty bright, so if your bike is locked up all day and you have to get it at night, even when you're in there, you can hold it down. It's pretty natural to keep it going. So it's a very, very nice addition. In my opinion, the TRIMAX disc lock is the ultimate way to lock up your bikes. If it's gonna fit, go with this. It can work with a cable lock or a chain, but I have not found a chain that this thing can't get through. So I definitely recommend this, because you can hardly even see where I tried to cut it earlier, and I was putting my whole force into it. So this is the best way to do it, so I highly recommend it for those nicer bikes of yours. For you on the construction site, if you have a trailer, if you have a bike, a motorcycle, side-by-side, four-wheeler, you name it. We can also use this in conjunction with a chain. All we need is just an opening that is at least 3/4 of an inch in diameter. That is just what this is with the sleeve on it. So you can link it around a tree with a trailer or whatever you may have and use it with the chain. You can also use it like this.